Hey, we're back, and we're here with Bob Giordano, who is a screenwriter. So excited to have a screenwriter here. We have not had one yet.
First time.
And we definitely need it. Screenwriting is huge in Nashville. And Bob, you lead, I know you've had some of your own scripts that are being made, but you also lead a meetup group in town, which is how I met you. Came to that a couple times, and I'm planning on coming back at some point also. I just got the message on my phone that it's going on again this week. So I'm being reminded of that.
It's the Tennessee Screenwriting Association, which is a mouthful, so we usually call it the TSA.
Yeah.
We're the ones that help you write a script better, not the ones that go through your bag and steal your stuff at the airport.
Oh, that's why no one, all the
confusion there, right?
There is a lot of confusion with that.
So the TSA has actually been around for over 20 years.
Has it?
Yes, in fact, probably 15 years ago, we started meeting at Watkins, but before then, we met at this little place called Nashville Tech.
Oh, yeah. So how long have you been a part of that?
I've been a part of it, it gives me a shivers to think about it, but probably about 18 years. And this year, I'm the president.
Yes.
So,
now, Mary's been, I have not, and I'm sure a
Even though
few of
you're
our
a
viewers,
writer.
I am a writer, I probably should go.
Yes.
But can you explain to us and to our viewers what the meetup does, like what the purpose of the meetup is?
I think meetups are a great thing. I sort of think that the TSA is a little step sort of beyond a meetup because we're an official nonprofit group.
Okay.
So
I didn't know that.
registered, yeah.
That's neat.
And so we hold events such as ScriptCon, which is affiliated with FilmCom, just happened.
Right.
And we
Which they need to have that not with ActorCom next year.
Oh.
There's my
Separate
shout out
all
for
of
that.
the comms.
Because I so wanted to go to both.
Well,
Maybe
we're-
another
We're
year.
going to rearrange and see if we might be able to accommodate more
Right.
things. But we do that, and we have special events and seminars, and we bring in guest speakers who are currently working in different capacities in the film industry.
Yeah.
Not just writing, but in all aspects of it, but of course with a focus on writing.
Right.
And we have been meeting Wednesday nights, usually at Watkins College, from 7 to 8:30.
Yeah, and it's free, which is really neat. It's another example of just a great collaboration that happens in Nashville. Anyone can come, and then if they want their script read, that's when you pay the annual fee, which is $25. Is that right?
It's a back-breaking $25.
Back-breaking $25
for a whole
annual,
year.
and then you can get your script evaluated. So that's great.
Yep.
And then you also teach classes too.
I do.
For screenwriting.
I teach screenwriting classes in the evenings at Watkins. I do intro. I'm also, right now I'm finishing up some classes, intro, TV writing, and some film classes.
That's great. So if someone's brand new and they have an idea, they want to make it into a script, and they've never done it, what would you recommend they do?
I'm
told
not good
people-
at this shameless plug, so I won't say take my class.
Take
but,
Bob's class.
But you should,
I
you
can
should
do
take
that.
a class.
Yeah. Right.
You should actually learn and study. Everyone can write, presumably, but writing a scremaplay is
There's
a
kind of a science to
wholly
it.
different thing.
Yeah.
There's quite, and let me also mention that if you're writing a screenplay that you want to produce and it's just for your edification and your enjoyment and your friends and family and things like that, and you don't care what happens to it, then you should just do it. But if you're doing something that you hope will find a large audience so that there might be actually some kind of compensation at the end of it, then there's certain guidelines and certain elements to storytelling that
and there's tons of books out there.
Books are great. I think
classes.
people ask me which one should I read, and I actually think that people should read as many as they can until they're sick of reading them. I probably read 30, 40
Oh wow! I
Books
think I
purely
probably
on
read about
screenwriting.
5, and I still feel like such a novice.
Time to
I
catch
really,
up. Time to
I
catch
know.
up.
Well, and you've had some great things happen in your life too. You just got married.
I did.
Beautiful wife, Dina.
Yes,
And-
she's a artist, so that's
Yeah, should come on the show. She's a visual
Yeah,
artist,
there we
so
go.
that'd be fun too.
Keeping the creativeness in the
In
family.
the family, and you have a script too that's being made into a feature.
Yes, my script Endgame, current name, working title Endgame. It's a thriller about 12 people that are basically they've been kidnapped, they're being held in a warehouse against their will, and they're being forced to play a game where every hour one person is voted out of the game.
Ooh, so is there a
Ooh.
Facebook page to follow that or anything? You got anything like that going on yet?
Not yet, but
Keep us
you can find
updated.
out more about us through Movie City Films.
Okay.
Kelly Frey is
Yeah, I met
the
Kelly.
executive producer on
Movie-
that, and Justin
Movie-
Dandy.
Yeah, I know
great
Justin.
Director.
He was on the show actually.
Oh,
yes.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're both really putting
Good
this
people.
together.
I'm excited to hear
Yeah.
more about that.
Excellent.
Keep us
Yeah,
updated.
absolutely.
But we have a fun game we want to play with the viewers and with you. Well, we think it's a fun game. We're going to see if you think it's a fun game. And Austin loves games, and he's going to
You know
time it.
how, when someone has to pitch something, they have to give a log line, something that, entices
Absolutely.
the audiences. So we're going to give you a log line, and you have to guess what that film is.
But we're going to time you, so we're going to see how fast we can get through all the purple ones in a minute. Are you
Ready?
ready? Okay,
Go.
here we
Up.
go. After a twister transports a lonely Kansas girl to a magical land,
Wizard
she
of
sets on.
Oz.
Okay.
All right. A spirited farm boy joins rebel forces to save
Star
the
Wars.
galaxy.
A
Yes.
small-time boxer gets a once-in-a-lifetime chance to fight in the
Rocky?
heavyweight.
When a man inadvertently kills Santa on Christmas Eve, he finds himself magically
Santa
recruited.
Claus?
Yes.
A listless and alienated teenager decides to help his new friend win the class presidency in their small western high school where he must
Napoleon
deal.
Dynamite.
After inadvertently wreaking havoc on the elf community due to his ungangly size, a man
Elf?
raised. Yep.
A meek and alienated little boy finds a stranded extraterrestrial. He has to find courage to defy the
E.T.
authorities.
A cowboy doll is profoundly threatened and jealous when a new spaceman figures.
He's
Toy
good at this.
Story.
Yeah.
A young Greek woman falls in love with a non-Greek and struggles to get her family to accept
My
him.
big, large Greek wedding.
Fat Greek wedding. Yeah, close enough.
A newly recruited night security guard at the Museum of Natural History discovers an ancient
Night
curse.
Museum?
Yes.
A new girl at the school is a hit with the plastics until she makes a mistake of falling for her ex-boyfriend of the alpha plastic, Regina George.
Yeah, Mean Girls.
Yes.
A man in a legal but hurtful business needs an escort for some social events and has a beautiful prostitute.
Oh,
he
not
meets.
Pretty Woman.
A computer hacker learns from mysterious rebels about the true nature of his reality and his role in the war against its
Matrix.
controllers.
A Hawaiian girl adopts an unusual pet who is actually a notorious
Lilo and Stitch.
extraterrestrial. Yes.
Earth's mightiest heroes must come together and learn to fight as a team as if they are to stop this mischievous Loki and his alien army from
Avengers.
enslaving humanity.
And a teenage girl volunteers to take her younger sister's places to a
Are we on a minute
televised
yet?
fight to the death, in which 2 teenagers from each of the 12 districts.
Oh, Hunger Games.
Yeah.
Okay, well, not intelligent, this man has accidentally been present in many historic events, but his true love, Jenny, eludes him.
Ah, Forrest.
Yes.
All
That was-
right,
that was a
we
lot,
did that
ladies
in
and gentlemen.
almost a minute. Thank you so much for coming on the show
You're
today and
welcome.
playing a fun little game with us. So,
Absolutely.
good luck on your new film.
Thank you. Thank you both.